most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will start this game off with the football. And we got to look at Aiden Armenta. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Give to the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jamison.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Pressure coming. He'll heave it deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. On the run from inside his own 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. So Appalachian State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The run inside. It's Lewis. Turning it on. Push down for the tackle.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that 2nd and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat. That helped lead to that successful play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Finds us back in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
Right back to the well. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Villa. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The option look. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. Quick strike through the air for the score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Jamison. Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Yeah, and we saw it last week. This guy's got big playability. I mean, he can make those big plays, and now you see it again, man. Over 100 last week, looking to go over 100 this week, and this is why. You hand him the football, he makes enormous plays, chews up a ton of yards, and really catapults this offense.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. Its return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. That's caught. It's James. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Could be an alley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They feed him again. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Grabs it in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Trying to run, it's Roberts. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the #1 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's Oklahoma State with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Boone.
And the Warhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab, it's James. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Baldwin. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Looking for space to the left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Running inside, it's Jamison. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they want him. This defense
breaks the tackle, and he might have room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Villa. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Buys a little extra time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. 2nd down coming up. The give on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. In the final period with a 3rd down play. DB's right up on the receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Singleton. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's James. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Roberts. There's some room. They make the stop at a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to barrel in. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, that's not the direction you want to go offensively here. Down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backward. And I think these receivers, they need to be a little bit more decisive. Just catch the ball and get what you can get.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Now on the option. The pitch. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Turns it loose deep. Goes high to pull it in. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Rushes on him. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly.
There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.